Hello everyone, welcome to our monthly learning series. Here we are continuing with this famous book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and after covering all those previous 6 habits, today here we are with final habit number 7, and that is sharpen your saw. So today, for a change, let's begin with reflecting that where we are, where you are in your journey of this life. Let's take some pause and let's do it together. Think about all those areas of your life, all the aspects of your whatever happening with you, whether it's your health, wellness, financials, personal life, professional life, business, career growth, whatever, all those key elements of your life, and think for a moment where you are on a scale of maybe 1 to 10. Give the marking to each of those categories, and surprisingly you will find out that in some areas you are at good level, in other areas you are maybe kind of at work in progress, and maybe in some of those balance areas you are lagging behind, and you still have those aspirations to catch up and maybe complete that aspect. So when we take a stock, what's the center point of all those elements? It's we, it's YOU, it's ourselves, our body. Yeah. So what the Stephen Covey with this habit number 7 wants to remind us that whatever is happening through this body, and if we don't take care, would we continue to show those benefits? Would we be able to continue to make those greater heights of progress in our lives? And like everyone, he also gave that similar example that if the woodcutter keep cutting the trees without taking care of that axe, would he be able to continue with the same results or same achievements? Possibly not, right? So all those initial habit number 1 to 6 talks about being effective, being productive, being performance driven, and help you to show that journey. Habit number 7 talks about yourself, talks about that machine which is producing the golden eggs and which has a capacity to produce and continue producing the golden eggs. It's ourselves, our own body. So he suggested that if we are able to take care of those 4 aspects of that ourselves, I think we would be in more synergetic and effective way rather than being into the rat race. And these 4 areas are the physical aspects of our body, the mental aspects, the spiritual aspect, and last but not the least is emotional or social aspects of our lives. So let's begin with number 1. So that's a physical aspect. In this daily crowded, busy life, we often tend to ignore those physical aspects. For example, very minute aspects like exercise. Are we able to do the daily routine exercise for 20 to 30 minutes on daily basis? I'm sure most of us are not able to find that 30 minutes. And so very simple way that whatever time you find, either in morning or in evening, find out those 20 to 30 minutes to work on yourself. Second aspect is about eating healthy. Again, I'll connect you to the whatever lifestyle we have. I think we need to be mindful. Yeah, it can be once or twice a week, maybe those cheat days, but then rest of the 5-6 days, please ensure having those healthy eating habits. The another aspect here is undue stress. Yeah, we all are living in this virtual professional 24/7 world, and I'm sure we all struggle having those stress elements in our daily life. So what he suggests is having those compartmentalizing the aspects. When you are at home, try to be at home. When you are in office, focus so that you are able to conclude the things whatever are needed, and still I'm sure there would be some overlaps, but try to keep it minimized so that ultimately that physical aspects are taken care. The second aspect is about the mental aspects. In this crowded performance centric life where everything is around the incentives and targets and everything, I think that element, when you come at home, and then what we have as a result is the television box. So what Stephen Covey suggests, that's fine, but then have that limit. Keep it balanced with having those additional habits like reading a book, having those additional time wherein you are able to recapture yourself, recoup yourself. Very, very important elements. Connect with your family, friends, have those meaningful conversations with them. It's very important to stay healthy at mental level. The third aspect is about spiritual aspect. Yeah. Whatever faith, belief system you have, try getting connect with that moment, that particular aspect of your life on a daily basis. People also suggest meditation and yoga and so ever different forms, but then it really helps you to stay you. Yeah. So I think the spiritual aspect is, again, it will help you to be more effective, more energetic and more balanced in a way. And last but not the least, the social and emotional aspect. What Stephen Covey suggests is how we can be better at this aspect is by understanding others, helping to know them better, and also go to the extent that you work to make other person successful, and in that transaction you will develop obviously those relationship, lifelong connect, and most importantly the satisfaction within you. Yeah. So these are the 4 aspects, but now the important aspect is how to find the time. So what is recommended one is 1 hour each day for the rest of your life. And those who believe that in whatever the rat race or for various responsibilities and the reasons, if they are not able to find that 1 hour, the kicker is, if you don't act on these 4 aspects of your life, sooner or later these aspects will start acting on you for sure negatively. Yeah. So don't become a person wherein somebody says that person once had so much of potential. So what's next? What we can do? So is a way forward, make that kind of a quadrangle on A4 sheet, put all those 4 aspects, the physical, mental, spiritual and emotional, write down 2, 3, 4, 5 list under each of the aspect that what you can do to be better, and start with one activity every week in each of the 4 dimensions. So each 4 dimensions you need to address on daily basis, and maximum you will need 1 hour. A lot of people have those 5 a.m. and those kind of community support groups. Try if you want to be part of that, but then for sure explore that 1 hour for you. So I am sure with all those 6 plus the 7th habit, it's a wish and pray for all of us is we all grow in person, in character, be a better person, and most importantly, reach out to the best version of yourself. So here is wishing you all the good luck, would stay connected, take care, and would see you in the next monthly business bite. Till then, stay safe.